The primary mission of IIIT Bangalore is essentially teaching, research, innovation. This is a postgraduate only institution, so wherein we have the Master of Technology programs, Master of Science programs, and PhD programs. We have a very thriving and active research group in 7 research domains and data science, computer science, software engineering, signal processing, networking and communication, and IT and society being some of those research domains here. Intel was making high-performance computing, fully configured environments on tap, which allowed all our researchers to focus primarily on problem solving rather than on struggling to get the infrastructure up and running. So there have been workshops that have been conducted for our students to utilize the infrastructure that is being made available. There has been constant support. So I think Intel is the best support that we are getting in terms of taking our high-performance computing onto the cloud.
The Intel Dev Cloud gives us a factor of 2 or factor of 3 kind of advantage in being able to develop the acoustic models as well as design the speech engines for multiple Indian languages and English and so on. They may use up to thousands and 10,000 hours of data, and the cycle times for developing these algorithms could be a week's time. One of the significant advantages we saw in Intel AI Dev Cloud is its optimized libraries, including the Python environment, which allows us to port the ASR platforms. We routinely used it for quite some time, including steps like feature extraction from the signal and acoustic modeling and the speech decoding. We also have plans to use the Intel Movidius neural compute stick. One of the applications is basically the real-time streaming demonstrator, which we want to build for speech recognition. So we want to port a speech engine which runs on deep learning onto the compute stick and be able to show real-time demonstrator from streaming audio. The second application is related to more on the drone technology, where we are looking at on-edge, on-device kind of applications, typically involving object recognition.
My thesis is on attention-based end-to-end frameworks for automatic speech recognition. We are expecting to reduce model complexity and improve training and inference time, and also gain deeper insights into speech recognition. There was a workshop that was conducted by Intel AI, which gave me more exposure to Intel AI Dev Cloud. As a part of the Student Ambassador program, we are trying to build a wake word detection or keyword spotting engine on the edge using a Raspberry Pi and a hardware accelerator, which is Neural Compute Stick.
I have been working on speech-related technologies for about 14 years. Intel AI Dev Cloud gave me a performance boost of 2.5 times compared to the speaker verification system when I deployed it on desktop.
I was primarily looking at Intel Dev AI Cloud for its compute and storage capacity, which will help me perform the compute faster and also have storage, because I had to write intermediary outputs which are very important for the next task in the scripts.
I'm developing a low-power image inference engine for inference of deep learning models. I'm also involved in developing UAVs for assisted living ecosystems, especially for elderly patients' care. We are particularly interested in such applications wherein visual stimulus will be used for navigation of the drone. We are planning to use an Intel Movidius neural compute stick for the inferencing operation on board the UAV. We are also planning to use the same platform for as an agricultural drone. So we would be developing deep learning models which can detect any diseases for the plants, especially by analyzing the color of the leaf and then even the soil pattern. And then from that, it is possible to selectively spray any solution that is required for the better growth of the plant.
I'm positive that with this kind of a proactive support that is coming from Intel and the constant engagement that we have, we will get the most out of this particular collaboration.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it and haven't seen any of our other videos, subscribe to the Intel Software YouTube channel. You can also connect with other developers and enthusiasts in the comments, and we'll see you all next time.